Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com, and I'm the first impressions gameplay video for Nadirim, a 2D fantasy MMORPG published by Twisted Tribe. Now I'll spend about 10 to 15 minutes running around checking this game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play Nadirim or just learn more about it, do check out the full review on the link below. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm liking this game already, guys. Click select over there on the server, and it is a browser-based game. So it is I'm doing the video in its beta testing phase, so you can see there's still a lot of stuff coming soon. So let's click enter game over here anyway, so we can actually start launching it. And it is a browser-based game, and it's supposed to be more in-depth than many of the other browser-based games out there. But we'll see what it's all about once we actually log in. And the game is supposed to be based off of Arabic mythology. I mean, based on the Arabian Nights and many other, Arabian stories, which is pretty interesting because, I mean, there's so many browser-based MMOs out there, but most of them are based off martial arts, Kung Fu, even though martial arts and Kung Fu are the same thing. At least I think it is. Anyway, it's usually based off some Chinese mythology, usually Chinese stories and things like that. So I think Nadirim is really the first browser-based game or the first MMORPG I've played or even heard about based off, Arabic mythology and things like that. So let's go ahead and create our new character. I guess, why is the plus arrow over there purple? If that's even nope, there's a payment slots. You can only make 2 free characters, and afterwards you got to start paying. So let's see our character classes. The warrior, of course, is represented by a scimitar. All right. We can scroll through these real quick. We got, I'm going to guess he's an alchemist because it's a potion, and it is a sage, which I guess is a mage. You can see their stats on the side too, and he shows you all the camel over there represents Caravan Master. It is not yet available, but it is one of the classes available in Nadirim. You have Nomad as well, which looks like an archer. He's got, that looks like a guitar for some reason over there. I don't know why, but you can scroll through these real quick. Ooh, we got a lamp, which is a ruffian. So we're going to go with the warrior anyway, because he's got the max strength, which is the only important stat in the game. And there's things you can customize over here too. For now, it's all coming soon. So my name will be Remote, and let's create our character. And I'm kind of interested about this game too because I've heard a lot about it, mainly because they're PR people, they're public relations people, always send me emails about updates to the game, so I'm kind of curious what Nadirim is actually all about. Guys, the tip of the day, you can gain experience and get stronger by fighting foes and completing quests. Whoa, let me get this straight. I'm playing an MMO, and by killing foes and completing quests, I can gain experience. This is news to me, guys. I have never even thought of that before. I can't believe they even actually put that there. I mean, anyone who has ever played an MMO before realized that you gain experience by doing quests. So that we can start moving around. The game's world is set, I guess, in a persistent world, 2D world environment over here. And it's actually pretty cool because most games like this are usually like Dragon's Call, where you can move from point A to point B through like a weird map system where you don't actually get to move around yourself. It does it all for you in like a text-based format. So this is kind of cool. It's one of the only 2D games you can actually click around to move around. So I'm not sure why there's sun over my head, and you can't zoom in with the mouse wheel, which would have been kind of cool. And there's my HP and stuff over there. My guy's smiling, grinning over there. So let's go talk to this chick just waving her arms or spreading her arms. So speak with the Inama priestess, alright? Welcome, Enhahar Initiate. What is that? It is good to see another champion answering to our call. The darkness is coming, guys. The darkness. And only you and your kind. My kind. Who are you calling my kind? But say, are you prepared to face it? So only I can fix this problem, guys. I could use some training. You know what? I am ready to fight the darkness. All I need is a torch, and boom, scare away the darkness with my light. So difficulty normal, answering the call. So I click continue. Right away, I can see it's a 2D browser-based MMORPG, and it's cool that it has the persistent world too. So answering the call, alright? I like this version of the chick better than this pixelated mess over there. So there's some dialogue in the game too. A good deal of dialogue actually. So I get some rewards, stage rewards, so click continue. So I completed the quest. Go me, guys. I just chased away the darkness. I beat the game. Game over. I've reached level 1. What was I before? Level 0? So you can see I gained plus 25 health. It tells you right away exactly what you gain too. This is something I feel a lot of MMORPGs actually neglect. So I think I gotta go over here first because there's a glowing Inama temple button over there. So the way of the Inama, click accept over there. Can I even go in here? I don't think I can. So you know what? We're not. Talk with Tabla, who waits for you near the entrance of the temple. Well, there you go. I gotta talk to this chick over here this time. So I kind of wish I could zoom in on my character too. All right, we got another loading screen, guys. Another tip of the day: you can buy various items from merchants. Wow, guys, I can buy items from merchants. More interesting news from the game. More updates about the game. But I'm liking the game's environments too. Wow, it actually looks pretty detailed over here. But seeing that the game has like an actual persistent world where you can move around is something too. Because, like I said, aside from games like RuneScape and like a handful of other games, most of these browser-based MMORPGs are actually text-based, where it's kind of weird. I could have sworn I saw this chick somewhere else. I guess she's teleporting around. So, Inama Priestess, accept my blessings. Brave one, we have summoned you here, and the Empire is in great danger, guys. There you go, guys. There's an Empire in Nadirim as well. There is always an Empire. Enter the combat chamber. The chamber of combat, my bad, guys. The chamber of combat. I wonder what's going to go down in there, guys. Some combat. So I guess the arrow points the way. There's an altar over there too. But what's cool is there's actually a lot of dialogue in the game, and the fact that the game is set in a different environment than all the other Chinese developed games is a big plus right away. Because even if you don't really care about that stuff, it's at least, you gotta admit, it's at least a bit different. And with so many MMORPGs out there still carried forward by vocation of your dreams instead of answers from the Inamas, you find yourself talking to the first blah 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 Inama's trials. So click continue over there. The game's dialogue is also really well done. So the game definitely has production value too. I mean, I've played a lot of these browser-based games, and almost all of them have really awful translations and very low production value. So Chamber of Combat over here. And you can hear the background music too. Not that many browser games have decent background music, so at least you have a pretty good original soundtrack for the game. And you have some variety too with the playable classes. So man, the battle music playing. I'm gonna fight the Dijin of Light. And he's level 1, ready to fight. You know what? I can just leave, you know. I can just stop fighting this guy and just leave. I like how the game just gives you that option. Though he's not... Alright, let's go, guys. Round 1. Remote's turn. So I guess it's a turn-based combat over here. You know what? I could have sworn I clicked no on the tutorial, but I gotta do this anyway. You know what? I'm not gonna read this. I want to figure this out. Go away, tutorial thingamajig. So use one of my skills. I can use Painful Cut. That is a painful cut. Or I can use Brutal Strike. Brutal Strike sounds more devastating, but let's see. No, this is 150% physical damage. I am gonna go ahead and do that. So Brutal Strike did 42 damage. So you actually have control over the combat too, unlike some of the other turn-based games out there. They kind of just play it for you when you put on auto mode. So I'm going to do this move next, I guess, or I gotta wait. Welcome to the Nadirim closed beta. Alright, used English in the chat. And you might have done some damage to the Dijin. Yes, I did. That looks really freaky. Look at this guy's head. It's like a genie-like body, but like a human-like head. I don't know, that's kind of weird. But at least the art style is kind of original too. And the game's engine is different too from the other games I've seen. I mean, you can usually tell when a game just copies another game's engine or uses the same like back end, so because the interface feels similar. At least over here, it is a bit different. So I gotta click next over here again. You know what? I can figure this out. It's pretty simple. And I like the fact that it's pretty simple, because you know, when you start getting too complicated, it's easy to get lost. So at least in this game, combat seems pretty basic. And it's an actual like complete MMORPG on the browser from what I've seen so far. Let's go use my attack over here. Painful Cut. This move's got cooldowns, guys. 2 more turns for a cooldown. And what bam, I just own the Dijin of Light. So guys, I just saved the world from darkness, and we are done. I'm quitting right now. Your last attack surprised the Dijin, and you were able to land the perfect hit, guys. The perfect hit. Click OK. Ooh, we got a door opening. That was kind of cool. It was like in Flash. So we got this chick spreading her arms again. Not sure. Does she want to hug me? I'll hug her. Let's click on her again. The Way of Inama. Now you have a glimpse into the eyes of our enemy. If your enemy are these guys, I can just grind through these guys like it's no one's business. Drink the health potion to restore your health. Wow, guys, another helpful hint right there. So I gotta go open my inventory, which is my character window over here. I like my guy's epic beard over here, and he's smiling, holding my bloody axe. So I guess I'm gonna double click on this thingamajig. Oh, I gotta click something over here first. To use an item, you must simply drag it to your character. Simple enough. Although double clicking would have worked too, I guess. But you know what? They want you to drag it, so I'll drag it. So speak with the Inama princess again. And I am in the game's tutorial area. I said that funny. Tutorial area. And once I finish this, I can probably start experiencing the persistent world aspect. The game has PvP and cooperative missions as well, where you can adventure with other people. So it is a full-on MMO. So now my priest used the magic of the eternal sun. Guys, the magic of the eternal sun. So we're up here, guys. This door is the magic of the eternal sun. So I kind of want to look at that character sheet again to see my skills and things of that nature. But touch the central pillar. Alright, I will go ahead and do that. And I guess that's like the loading screen when you go between doors. But right away, for a browser-based game, I'm already pretty impressed. Because it's not just flat, dude. You have some things like these clouds over here, these smokes. There better not be a puzzle over here, guys. If there's a puzzle, I'm going to be angry. Because you got these 3 lights over here, these smokes. So you touch the pillar and you feel experience of long-gone Inamas flowing into you. Inamas, alright? You see the stone melting under my hands. I am just getting high over there or something. To equip the item in your character window. So apparently I got an item. So let's go equip this item, which I think I got. My fine chainmail chest. It is fine if you ask me. Oh, it didn't change my... Oh, there. It did change my appearance over there. Go me. So there's a lot of quests too, I should mention. So far, early on, the game is very much quest driven. But from what I've seen so far already, the game... I had to say this again, guys. There is a lot of production value here. For you guys that won't like browser-based games, probably don't want to play this game anyway. But for those open to browser-based games, I can already say this game is worth checking out from what I'm seeing so far. Honestly, again, this is the first time I'm playing this myself too, because it is the first look video. And I am just clicking through this stuff right now. But from what I've seen so far, compared to other browser-based, you know, these 2D MMORPGs, Nadirim does seem pretty in-depth. So we get to talk to this chick again over here. And I do like the persistent world aspect. Is there a monster over there for you to fight? So yeah, these hatchling warriors are... Yeah, the monsters are in the persistent world. And you fight them by bumping into them. So let's see, guys. Ambush. Did I ambush him or did he ambush me? We'll find out. And it costs 5... What is it? 5 energy points? 5 energy, yeah. So this might be one of those games where once your energy runs out, you're kind of done for the day. Games like Kingdom of Loathing and countless other games do that, including World of Kung Fu. And it is turn-based, but you have infinite time to make your decision, so it's not like an active turn-based system in some of the Final Fantasy games. Let's go use Brutal Strike. No reason not to. It's so much better than my other attack. But there is a cool... Wow, this guy's got 165 HP. Wow, this guy's tougher than the Djinn of Light, which I had to kill for that quest. So I'm not sure why they're recruiting me for the Save the World. This snake over here is tough. It's a basic attack. This could take a little while. I'm going to keep slapping this attack over here. I guess we can see... Can we see what attacks the enemies have, or are these my attacks? Let's try using... I got a buff. I think these are my attacks. You know what? We will see in a second. So let's try using my buff over there. Nope, I can't click on this, so this is not my attacks. That might be the enemy's attacks. Or maybe I'm just screwing it up. But can I click on this? Because is there a basic attack in the game? I imagine there is. Nope, I'm going to keep doing this for now, though. I can just keep doing Painful Cut anyway, because there's no cooldown on it. And I can use my Brutal Strike again. Did the snake just buff himself? Wow, what an a-hole. How is the snake... Did he just use a potion? Wow, this snake knows what's up. Though I have 207 HP, so I don't imagine he'll win this fight. Though this guy is harder than the Djinn of Light, whatever that was. And the game does keep track of the turns. I'm not sure what happens when that number goes really high up. But there's a little dialogue box over here too if you want to talk to people. And I guess you can ask for advice if you're lost or something. But Remote's turn, I'm going to keep mashing my Painful Cut. I mean, when I get to level 2, I want to see exactly what happens. You know, what type of, progression we have. Though I suspect we'll have some sort of skill tree system or a talent tree system. But we'll see what's up after this battle when I go to my character sheet. Kind of wish I exited the tutorial area when I could to show you the persistent world aspect, but I guess I may not be able to do that because of time constraints. Oh well, this snake is almost dead. Actually, is that even a snake? That's a lizard. It's not even a snake. My bad, guys. You guys are probably all laughing at me already, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Alright, guys. It's snake, lizard, same thing, alright? They're all cold-blooded. At least, I think reptiles are cold-blooded. So let's click OK. I got 2 experience points. How lame is that? Though 2 experience points, that's my energy over here. Determine the number of actions you can take during the game for a period of time. Let's bring up my character sheet again. You can see my character info on this page. So I got 2 points per level, it looks like, and I'm going to pump my strength, which is obviously the best stat in the world, and it tells you what that changed right away too. There's achievements in the game, we got ranking between other players, a reputation system, which are all coming soon. So this game is in beta when I'm doing this video, so the game's, I mean, whoever's developing the game is definitely putting some, money into it, because you can already tell, the game's engine is different than the other, Dragon's Call kind of games. So we have a skill menu over here, we got like a talent tree over here. Wow, I got my Vanquisher, Guardian, and basic skill trees, which I suspect these will advance later on, hopefully with more job advancements, because, what is it, 4 or 5 jobs in the game are pretty cool, but more is always better, guys. So let's go put my point into Deep Wound, and it raises, I'm not sure what it does, but let's see what else we got over here. I never put points into debuffs. I hate using debuffs and buffs. I want to do as much damage as possible in one turn. Alright, that's my goal in any RPG, alright? Forget buffs. Unless you're playing like a healer character where buffing and stuff is your role, Otherwise, debuff, come on. Defense, alright, that's not bad. But Vanquisher sounds more fun, so let's go use Deep Wound. Are you sure? You know what? Not really, but I'll run with it anyway. So my skill set too. Can I just drag this on over here maybe? Yes, we can! So we can only have so many skill sets equipped at once, it seems. So you can have 2 of those set at once. We can have minions, which I guess are our pet systems, and our log, which is not available. But you know what? We're going to go talk to this chick again. Let's see what she looks like. Click on her, and she is just 2 scimitars with a question mark. Never mind, there she is. Tabla, you must be the champion Inama sent. I am honored that we came. Your time is probably too important. You know what? It is. To waste on someone like me. Wow, she is really... Oh, there's another player over there too. So the game does take place in a persistent world. I wasn't entirely sure about that, but it kind of felt like it. And this kind of, confirmed it for me too. Click confirm. That gives me 7 XP. You have met Tabla. Alright, Tabla. But what I like most about the game, not really the most, so I just kind of lied there. But one thing I do really like about the game, and for you guys it might not really matter, it's a subtle thing, is the game's world. Because it's set in a unique atmosphere, and that actually does mean something, because look at all the browser-based Chinese Kung Fu MMOs out there. I mean, at least this is something a bit different. So, and the English translations and the English dialogue in the game is all well done too. So look for members in the South Post over here. So let's go down over here. We can talk to some of these merchants over here. Darkest Gathering. So your quests are easily displayed over here too. And the game runs full screen on your browser, so that's kind of neat too. Let's go talk to this chick. Alright, I'll talk to her. Left click on her. Ooh, what happened over there for a second? There we go. We got the music playing too. I like the game's music. So apparently I'm being attacked by a bandit and a thief. Though what's the difference between a bandit and a thief? Aren't they the same thing? Oh, I guess let's go fight them. You know what, guys? I'm gonna do my new skill on these guys. I'm liking the art style on these guys too. I'm gonna use my new skill. Wow, they are just ganking me. I'm going to use, what's it called again? Deep Wound, guys. We're going to Deep Wound them. It does 100% damage and the DOT. But guys, I actually am running out of time. If you guys do want to play Nadirim or just learn more about it, do check out the full review on MMOHut.com on the link below. Anyway, guys, later.